Good morning, folks. My voice was kind of going away this morning, but I had some green tea. Denise George in the building. I'm going to try to talk softly, try to give myself a little vocal rest. But I started yesterday going into the night. A little scratchiness in the throat a little bit. When that happens, folks, you just want to just rest, man, you know, let the body recuperate. So I got up this morning, kind of like lost half my voice, put in some of my my organic green tea, starting to feel a little better. Now I can talk to you guys a little bit. Thank you, Denise George. Halima, good morning to you. All praises be. So I want to thank you guys for coming in. Let's go ahead and get started. I know we're a little early, but we're gonna go ahead and get started. I take my ringer off. Hold on a second. Give me a second. All right, we're back. Here we go. Thank you. I feel better already. Anytime I get the opportunity to speak to you all, that always makes me feel better. So thank you for joining me on my morning walk. I'm going to go ahead and get started, folks. Let's go. It's already 10 o'clock, right? Yep. Here we go. If it's going to be, it's up to me to fulfill my dreams and possibilities with dedication and motivation to inspire thousands from all nations. When times are tough and breaks you down, just smile with toughness and rebuild from the ground. During tough times, adversity is a lot. Just remember, time flies, but you are the pilot. Good morning, Coasty Cloud, who just came in as well. Folks, before we get into our topic, do me a favor, visit these two pages, Jay Lee Speaks and WAN Global LLC. Click like on those pages so you can get content that's going to be coming out very, very soon. All right. Also visit jayleespeaks.com. Subscribe to our emails. Also get our apparel. We have t-shirts, tank tops, coffee mugs, hoodies, tank tops, bags, beach towels. We got plenty of stuff out there on my website. So go to jayleespeaks.com, click on the products tab, and you'll see our apparel. Good morning to my cousin, Darnell Jackson. I also want to say good morning to Doretha Johnson. Thank you for stopping through. Folks, I also want to thank you guys for always sharing the videos every morning and always sharing the Monday Motivational Power Talk every Monday night at 9 p.m., which airs from my business page, Jay Lee Speaks. That's why you guys got to click on that page and like it, okay? Give a shout out to those who always shares. Denise George, Diane Rozier, Coasty Cloud, Trayon Brown, Brother Cooper, Antoine Watts. I want to thank you guys, always sharing. Sylvia Fleming as well. So thank you guys for sharing. I really much appreciate that. I want to talk this morning about we are not competitors. We're colleagues. We're not competitors. We are colleagues. Folks, when you're in business, don't focus on somebody else in their business. So you got to mind your business. It does sound funny, Diane Rozier. It started last night. I started to lose my voice. It was a little scratchy, so I had some green tea this morning to try to bring it up. So I'll be fine. So folks, we're not competitors. We're colleagues. Tisha Hennis, good morning. And what I say by that is, as long as you are creating and innovating, you never have to worry about what a competitor is doing. You're not in business to try to compete with people. You're in business to help make a difference, folks. You see, when you're looking around to compete, when you're looking to compete with somebody, then guess what? The people you serve don't benefit from that. You're trying to benefit yourself. You're making it about you because you want to be better than the next person who's doing some similar work that you're doing. It's not about you. It's about the people you're serving. It's about humanity. You have to focus on your major contribution to humanity. It was Horace Mann who said, "A man should be ashamed to die until he has given some major contribution to humanity." So don't focus on what someone else is doing with their business. They got their business off the ground. You're not them and they're not you. Their blessings came before yours, or your blessings came before theirs. Stop trying to compete. It's not about competition. Tony Robbins and Les Brown, they're not competing against one another. The world is too big for that. Northrop Grumman and Lockheed Martin, they might call themselves their competitor, but they don't care about what the other is doing. They're focusing on their own goals and aspirations. So the key, folks, is focus on your own business. Focus on your own life, your own backyard. Clean your yard up before you worry about someone else's yard. I want you guys to put this in the comments. I heard this somewhere. I don't remember where I heard it from, but it's not mine. But put this in the comments. Amateurs compete. Professionals create. Lana Graham, good morning, Cousin Buzzin'. You guys get that? Put that in the comments. Amateurs compete. Professionals create. Jocelyn Price, good morning, Cousin Buzzin'. So you guys understand, amateurs want to walk around and try to be better than the next person. Professionals don't think like that. Just like there's a market for Apple Macintosh users, there's a market for Windows users. If I'm a speaker, I have a certain style to my speaking. Somebody else, Brother Eric Thomas, has a different style to his speaking. Brother Shelton has a different style to his speaking. I'm not competing with those guys. People will gravitate to your style. The style that fits them, that's who they gravitate to. McDonald's have their own audience. Burger King has their own audience. Wendy's have their own audience. Guess what else? Earth, Wind, and Fire have their own audience. Parliament Funkadelic have their own audience. Good morning, Brother Doc. But you guys understand, it's not being in competition. You're competitors. And Brother Doc just joined us. And Doc has been playing go-go music longer than I have. I've had the opportunity to be on stage with that man. Good brother. Very talented on the bass. And one thing I came up in go-go, I've noticed that it's always about competition. If bands played on the same show, each band would tell their own story of, oh, we just tore a mud hole in them. We just tore them up. For what? Good morning, Shannon Fitz. Melvin McGee, good morning from Detroit. You guys understand? You got people out here now putting on Facebook posts. Who is the best Congo player? Who's the best drummer in go-go? Who's the best lead talker? None of that don't matter. You could be the best drummer, but a less talented drummer can sound better than you depending on the chemistry he has with that band. You guys get that? You see it in sports all the time. How many players have left the Washington Redskins and go on to another team and shine? I can name a couple. One was named a gentleman by the name of Stan Humphries, quarterback. Another one was a gentleman by the name of Desmond Howard. Desmond Howard left the Redskins, went to another team, and won a Super Bowl. So, folks, and it doesn't mean that that person was the better quarterback than the other person. Look at Donovan McNabb. Donovan McNabb is a Hall of Fame quarterback. But his year with the Redskins and his year with the Minnesota Vikings sucked. He was only good with the Philadelphia Eagles because he fit the system that the coach at that time, Andy Reid, ran for him. I say this to say this. Don't focus on who's better. Just focus on being better. You guys understand that? Let me say that again. Don't focus on who is better, but focus on being better. You got to be better than your last performance. You want to try to elevate your last performance with your new performance. Am I making sense, folks? Too many competitors and not enough colleagues. Too many competitors and not enough colleagues. See, that's the corporate American approach. See, corporate America teaches you that you got to compete to get a job. You don't have to compete. The only competition that you have is competition in yourself. When you learn to challenge yourself to be better than yourself, you will succeed. Michael Jordan was interviewed, and they asked him about being, about the mindset to become the greatest of all time in basketball. You know what his answer was? He said, when I step on the court, other players are competing against me. He said, but I compete with myself. I do everything I can to elevate my game each time I touch the floor. Wow. Usain Bolt, the world's fastest man. He was interviewed and asked the same question about competition. You know what he said? Usain Bolt said, speed is his competition. He didn't say another guy, another runner. He said speed is his competition. So what is he saying? That each time he touched the track, he wants to outdo his last performance. So I challenge you, ladies and gentlemen, to outperform yourself. Excuse me, my voice is starting to come back. I challenge each and every one of you folks to outperform yourself. Don't outperform the person next to you. Don't outperform the person that you don't like. You see, because that's how people go into debt, same way. They go into debt the same way, folks. What is bad finance? Right? spending money you didn't earn to buy things you don't need to impress people you don't even like. All because of competition. Competition can get you in trouble. You're not playing a sports. You're not playing a game. You're not playing pool, ping pong. That's where your competition is. But if you're talking about a career move, you're talking about your calling, your life purpose, why are you out here competing? Think about that, people. Focus on outperforming yourself, man. I'm going to tell you a trick to getting better. I'm going to tell you the trick to getting better. This is how you get better. You want me to give you the secret to getting better almost overnight? Here's the secret. Cheer on the person who wants to compete with you. Cheer on the person who wants to compete with you. See, let them be an amateur. But cheer them on. Hey, man, you did a good job. Very proud of your work. Keep up the good work. But be sincere about it. Don't fake with that. Be sincere about it. How you doing? All right. Because here's what happened. If you really care about the people you serve, then you have to cheer on other people who are helping them. Put that in the comments. Put that in the comments, folks. If you're really serious about the people you serve, then cheer on others who are serving them. Don't make that hard to do. That'd be from the heart, people. Good morning, Monica Ray, Goldie Perry. So don't focus on competition. Leave that to the amateurs. Professionals don't compete. Professionals create. Hope this makes sense to you, folks. If this makes sense, just put in the comments this is helpful. We have a few minutes left. Do anyone have any comments or questions? I can address them immediately. And again, my apologies for my voice. My voice is coming back, so my voice is coming back. I kind of lost it while I was asleep overnight. Woke up hoarse. Thank you, guys. So that's all I have for you for now. I did have Brother William Crowley scheduled for this week to talk to you guys about what you need to know about your credit. But he's preparing for an event, a masquerade event that takes place tomorrow here in St. Petersburg. And the good news is, folks, well, he'll be back. He'll be online with us next week to talk about your credit and the important stuff about your credit. Thank you. I will feel better. Yeah, man, it's a little froggy, man. Now listen, folks. Tomorrow, I will be at this masquerade event. And I will be honored at this event. You guys know me for speaking since around 2006. But I actually have been doing this since the 90s. So it's been like 20 years I've been speaking. I haven't always been doing inspirational speaking. I've been doing speaking on computer technology, educating people, the kids, the older folks who wanted to get into technology. I've been doing that a lot around my area, like on Bald Eagle and stuff like that. And I will go around and speak to students, schools, and go into classrooms and speak, stuff like that. So I've been doing it for about 20 years, to be exact. And I'm going to be honored for that tomorrow, for being in business for 20 years. And it has been a ride. Fun and challenging 20 plus years I've been doing this. And whether my voice clears up more or not, they're going to expect me to say a few words, which I'm going to keep it short. So I want to thank you guys for all of your support. Those of you who are in the St. Pete, Tampa Bay area, get with me with the information and location of the masquerade event where I will be honored. I never got this kind of honor in Washington, D.C., and I'm a native there. But hey, sometimes you have to leave to be recognized, right? But I don't look for the recognition, but I do appreciate it. So, folks, with that being said, thank you very much, Dan Rozier. We'll talk about business credit as well, Melvin McGee. Yes, sir. Gary Niles, yes, we'll cover that, Melvin. Business credit. Your business, everything. Just know this. When you're talking about business credit, when you don't have business credit, they're going to start at your personal credit. They're going to look at that first. But we'll talk about it. I'll make sure William Crowley covers that, all right? You're very welcome, Denise George. Thank you all for joining in. That's all I have. So those of you watch the video again who came in late, and please share it. I think I shared a lot of good information on this topic of we're not competitors, we're colleagues. So with that being said, folks, I want you to sing like no one can hear you. Dance like no one can see you. Love like you've never been hurt. And live like it's heaven on earth. I'm Jay Lee. I love you. And the world needs you. So stop that damn texting and driving. Peace and blessings, folks. Thank you, Brandon Callahan. I sure will, sir. Have a great day, folks.